I know what my fans really want, and I know what they waiting for. 100%, I know what they waiting for. But I entertain a lot of this shit because me, and it's just me keeping it all the way real with y'all. Like, there's a lot of stipulations going on with me and Lux. We getting a lot of things together. Uh, and I know a lot of the cultures like, man, that battle taking XYZ is losing steam. Like, it'll never lose steam. Mayweather and Pacquiao never lose steam until it happened. Like, certain stuff just ain't gonna never lose steam. But it's a lot of stipulations that be happening in the back in regards to, like, every day me and Lux, we on the phone. Like, a lot of niggas don't know. Like, we talk every other day, coming up with new ideas of how to finance this, or how to set this up, like, or how to create this streaming site, or how to create this revenue. It's a lot of things. So in the process of us taking care of all that business, remind you, and I'm saying this loud and clear, the shit is not happening on no lead. So don't be looking for it on the app, or don't be looking for it on XYZ channel. We doing this shit 100% ourselves. So there's a lot of things that we got to get in position, a lot of things that we got to get set up in order for that battle to be something that we could live off for the rest of our lives. Our kids could live off that for the rest of our lives. Like, that shit is damn near like a platinum album. Ain't well, not even damn near. That shit is gonna go platinum. Like, that might be something we could submit to Grammys and all type of shit. So it's other things that we setting up to make sure that battle is literally like completely in our position. Um, so in between time, I do get the urges, and I do be like, yo, I should just take this, or I should just take that, or I should just take that. So when I do entertain certain other things, it's just because, it's like saying, it's like Michael Jordan know he got a game in 6 months. Like, you think the nigga don't want to play like weekly, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Like, I do be wanting to come outside. Like, I do be wanting to play. Like, I watch all the events. I watch all the fucking the ultimate madnesses and shit. Like, I watch everything. And that shit be having a nigga hype. Like, super hype. Like, I be like, nigga, I need to get back in the mix. Like, yo, watching these niggas.
Yo, Light,
Yo,
what up, though?
what's
As
goody?
a fan, I got a question.
Yo.
Besides the financial bag of this event between you and Surf, I want to ask you a question. What do you feel like you have the most to gain, win or losing versus Surf?
I told y'all, like, I want something specific with battle and surf. And I don't care about the battle. I don't care about the money. I want to sit in that chair that he sits in when they announce the battles. That's all I wanted for. What is it? Sue Shark? Sue Shark? I just want that chair. That's all I want. I want to sit right there.
What's up, bro?
What's poppin'?
Man, listen. I know, I know it kind of hurts that you not gonna get this battle off because I know what it means to you, and I know what you was trying to do. Um, and before when you told me, you wanted to take Surf, I was like, that nigga don't deserve it. But then when you told me the plan, I understood where you was coming from. And now that you're not gonna battle him, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of hurts because I know what the mission was. Um, but at the same time, I think that you can achieve that mission with other people. Um, and yeah, we waiting on Lux, bro. That's
Nah,
about
most
it.
definitely.
Like, we riding with you.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Um, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, man, I'm just searching for certain shit. Like, even in regards to, like, there's this talk about, like, Daylyt, like, you still haven't battled on the main stage yet, and that's something we want to see. Like, and they paint that narrative like as if I chose to battle in a smaller setting, like as if I haven't been trying to do it. And I live by universal time, and I understand, like, the Most High create scenarios for everybody depending on, like, where he or she wants your life to go. And I say he or she because nobody knows what the higher ups in the sky is. We don't know if it's a boy, girl. We don't know what the fuck it is up there. But
Right.
um so and I like I look at my timeline of life, like, you know, I was booked for Summer Madness, headlined, and
Out the
just
gate.
out the gate, like my first URL battle ever in my entire life was a Summer Madness headline, and it didn't happen. And it had, you know, a lot of niggas will blame me, like, yo, you was outside clapping that shit up, but you know, they just want to point the finger at the nigga with the bandana. That's typical. But like, you know, shit happened inside the venue that had nothing to do with me that stopped me from battling. And you know, a lot of y'all niggas don't understand. Like, I have moments where I wouldn't say I cry, but I have moments where I break down. Like, a lot of niggas don't know. And you could ask Nunu Nails, you could ask anybody that was in the building. Like, I had a full, like, not panic attack, but I had a full breakdown in the middle of the club. We were standing in the middle of the floor when Mav hit Sirius Jones. We were standing in the middle of the floor. And I had a full, like I wouldn't say I teared up, but like my knees got weak, dog. Like, I'm like, yo, this is like, I watched my big moment crumble. Like, I'm watching it crumble. I'm watching everybody leave the venue. I'm watching everybody walk out. We stood right there in the middle of the Summer Madness floor until the damn near the building was empty. I just stood there looking at the stage. I wish somebody can upload the footage if somebody was in there. I was in the middle of the floor with a bandana on until the room was empty, watching my biggest moment just like fade away, vanish.
That's crazy.
Shit felt like a movie. So boom, we in the middle of the floor. I looked at my man Active. I'm like, Active, we can't just let the night end like this. We gonna be forgotten. We can't let the night end like this. So Active, like, what you wanna do? I said, we going outside and we causing ruckus. So that's what happened. Boom. All right. My next battle, URL is me versus Mike P. Um, you know, you see what happened in that battle. Uh,
Exactly.
it was crazy. You know, it was me and Mike P was low key another Daylyt and Tay Rock situation.
People don't understand that.
It
They don't
had the
understand
same
that, bro.
effect. It had the same effect on the culture. It was the battle everybody wanted to see. When it dropped, everybody word around town, whatever. So it just so happens they had somebody else edit the battle and they fucked the battle up. So I told me and Beasley, we had a conversation. I told Beasley, yo, look, keep it being with you. Like, just man to man. Like, y'all gotta fix that. Y'all gotta fix that battle. Like, y'all have to fix it, or we can't proceed to the next event until y'all fix that. It just has to happen. So, you know, in regards to me not going to the Gnome event versus DNA, me and Beasley talked about it behind the scene. I told him I'm not coming to Gnome because y'all didn't fix the battle. And if y'all notice, they already had 2 extra battles already locked in for that Gnome event that weekend. I think it was like Av and somebody else or Chess. I can't remember who it was. But anywho, so I didn't do the Gnome shit. So that didn't happen. Boom. Coming up, me and Tay Rock. Me and Tay Rock was supposed to happen on the big stage. It
That
was
would have been
never
crazy.
it was never supposed to be in a small room. I didn't call URL and say, yo, can me and Tay Rock be in an empty room? I didn't ask for that. I asked to battle Tay Rock, one of the most gassed URL rappers, if not one of the most exciting URL rappers there is today, the
Facts.
face of URL, and I wanted to battle him on the big stage. We were locked in for a big stage. All right, cool. Moving forward, just so happened, COVID happened. God shut the whole earth down. That had nothing to do with me. So just keep it at the beam. Me and Tay Rock wasn't gonna battle. Shouts out to Punch. Shouts out to everybody that's in my corner. Punch, like, nah, if y'all got a battle like that, my nigga, we ain't battling. If
Facts.
if y'all got a battle in some small empty room setting shit with COVID mask on, nigga, we ain't doing that. Nigga, we didn't I didn't allow, not necessarily allow you, but I ain't want you to come back to battle rap to battle on no fucking half ass,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like half ass battle league. Like, nigga, we supposed to do the big show. Cause you know this shit had a lot to do with album shit and XYZ.
They
So
was
come,
going to pull up, wasn't they?
yeah, they're supposed to, man, everybody's supposed to be in the building. If look, hey guys, I'm saying this
Scissor
loud.
was supposed to tap that nigga pockets, wasn't she?
Look, yo, I'm saying this loud and clear, guys. If me and Tay Rock would have happened on the big stage, it'd have been the end of life. I'm just warning y'all, it'd have been the end.
That would have been crazy.
Um, But moving forward, right? Uh, I ain't necessarily like want to battle like that. So I could man, I swear I wish I could just upload my phone and screen share. I screen share the whole conversation. I text Beasley the day before the event. I said, Beasley, I don't know if I could battle like this, bro. Beasley like, come on, light. We're gonna figure out some stipulations. I'm like, look, Bees, I'm not with it. Like, cause y'all don't even know. They like, yo, you gotta battle six. They said we gotta battle 6 feet apart with COVID mask on. That's what we thought literally a day before the event. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. So I called my man Relly, Mad Universe. I'm like, really, I can't do this shit, bro. Like, he like, nah, like, you don't understand. Like, the culture, they'll never accept your excuse. Like, if you be like, nigga, you didn't show up because of this, the culture don't want to hear that. Nigga, you better go battle any way they give it to you. So I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating this shit, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, my nigga, I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare for no small room setting. I didn't
Right.
write for no small room setting. Like, I wrote to shake rooms. Like, I wrote
Yeah, it sounds
humongous.
like it too. It sounds
No,
like it.
but no, no. Like, look, all the shit y'all heard from me versus Rock, I wrote all of that in 2 days.
Yeah, your original stuff you ain't even spit because I heard your original stuff.
This what y'all not understanding. When we found out we was battling in an empty room setting, I started crafting new material. So what y'all got from me versus Tay Rock right now, that's 2 to 3 days worth of material.
Yeah, you
All
are
that,
able.
all that
That second
memorized,
round was crazy.
all that memorized and written in 2 days. Um, but yeah, so like coming into that, like I was mad. I was completely pissed the whole week leading up to that battle. And 2 days before and the day before, I wasn't gonna battle Rock. So it just so happened we battled. It just so happened it turned out to be one of the, if not the best battle or one of the best battles to ever exist. So after me and Rock was over, I went outside and I said my little prayers and I kind of looked into the sky and I'm like, hey, yo, big dog. And this is just me talking to God. I don't know how y'all niggas pray, but I don't pray like no church nigga. I talk to God like the realest nigga who, like, I'm not gonna get on my knees and pray and do all the dear heavenly Father. Fuck all that bullshit. Hey, my nigga, you really a cold nigga, huh? You really shut the whole earth down for me, huh? And literally, like, that was the reply I got. Like, yo, sometimes you gotta understand everybody got a different destiny. Like, so a lot of people like, yo, like, you battled in a small room, but like, I didn't battle in a small room. That 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 gnome event was the biggest empty room on the face of the earth. My nigga, that shit was bigger than like regular venues. That shit was huge. Like,
Man.
it was like a 5,000 people capacity empty space. So I'm like, yo, all right, boom. So throughout my entire career, right? Like, and you could go back to every battle I ever had. All I ever asked in every battle that I ever had, all I've ever asked is, can y'all please let me rap? Every time when I'm on stage, please, man, I just want to rap. Stop cheering for me. And it just so happened God set the stage for a nigga to do that. And I finally got the rap with no interruptions, none. And the world finally got they finally heard me. They finally heard me. Look what happened. So I had to accept that. A lot of people keep saying like, "Yo, I want to see you on this main stage." Maybe that ain't what was meant for me.
Right.
Maybe my destiny don't, like, maybe that circuit ain't what's meant for me. And now I get it. It's not. It's not at all. And that's kind of what leaded me to say, you know what? I don't I don't have to do this. Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to battle surf no more. It's over.
So besides Lux, you got anybody else on your radar?
Um, at this point, nah. I mean, it's a few things that I may spend a block on, like, and it's just keeping it all the way at being like me and Rum is an option, me and Danny is an option, me and Geechee is an option. But though That's 3 West Coast niggas. And if I do stuff like that, I'll probably do all charity events, like, shit in the city. Like I do me and Geechee on the riot. We could, donate some of that shit to the kids. I do rum in the city, like a traffic or something. I do Danny in the traffic or something like. But all of that shit, that ain't on my radar as of right now. Like, but it could happen.